They laughed at his torn shoes. They mocked his poverty every single day. But years later, the same boy returned in black luxury cars. And what he did next shocked everyone. Ethan was the poorest student in Riverside School. Every morning, he walked to school wearing old clothes and broken shoes. While other students carried expensive phones and bags, Ethan carried secondhand books tied together with a rubber band. The rich students constantly bullied him. One boy laughed and shouted, "Hey Ethan, did you steal those shoes from the trash?" The hallway exploded with laughter. Ethan stayed silent, but deep inside, his heart was breaking. Still, he never stopped dreaming. After school, Ethan didn't go home to rest. He worked at a tiny roadside tea shop. Every evening, he washed dirty cups, cleaned tables, and served tea to strangers. His hands were tired, but his eyes were full of determination. At night, he returned to his small house where his sick mother waited for him. One night, his mother softly said, "Son, one day your pain will become your power." Ethan smiled while hiding tears in his eyes. After his mother slept, he studied all night under a weak yellow light. While others slept peacefully, Ethan fought for his future. One day at school, the principal announced a special business competition. The winner would receive a scholarship. Ethan worked harder than everyone. For weeks, he prepared his project carefully. But during the presentation, a rich student suddenly pushed Ethan's project onto the floor. Everything broke. Students laughed loudly. One girl whispered, "Poor people should know their place." Ethan looked down silently. The principal ignored everything. That day, Ethan walked home in the rain with tears falling from his eyes. But at that exact moment, he made a promise to himself. One day, they will regret this. 10 years passed. One morning, several black luxury cars stopped outside Riverside School. Students rushed toward the windows in shock. A tall man stepped out wearing a black suit and expensive watch. Nobody recognized him at first. Then suddenly, one teacher whispered, "Wait, that's Ethan, the same poor boy they once humiliated." The principal nervously welcomed him. "Sir, it's an honor to meet you." Ethan calmly smiled. Then he said something nobody expected. "I'm here to buy this school." Silence filled the air. The same students who once laughed at him now stared at the ground in shame. Inside the meeting room, Ethan signed the ownership papers. The principal looked completely shocked. Then Ethan stood up and said, "When I was poor, nobody respected me. But pain taught me discipline. And humiliation taught me strength." Everyone listened silently. Ethan looked at the students and said, "Never laugh at someone because they are struggling. Today's poor boy may become tomorrow's leader." Then Ethan walked away confidently while everyone watched in regret. Respect people in their hardest days, because success can change everything.